Welcome, everybody. I think we're just a few seconds before the hour, but anyway, we're going to start. So, yeah, it's a warm welcome to everybody. And thank you for coming. I think we've got some nice things to share with you. And so we're going to just take time now to bring a nice, quiet, peaceful feeling into our earthly bodies. So let's just take some of those lovely, slow, deep rhythmic breaths. So we breathe in, we hold the breath, we breathe out and we hold the breath. We can also breathe in light into our 3-4 flame. It's a lovely thing to do. So let's just take some of those lovely, deep, slow breaths. And now let's listen for our heartbeat, which we know is our wonderful gift of life coming down through the silver cord into our heart center, that beautiful pulse of light coming down from our mighty I Am presence. Let's just listen for that heartbeat. Let's feel the heartbeat. And let's send love, gratitude to that light coming down, giving us life. Giving us these wonderful opportunities we have through these marvelous teachings from the Ascended Masters. This deep sense of gratitude for that gift of life. And now let's just see in our center of our chest, that pulse of light becoming that beautiful golden sun, just as dazzling as a noonday sun. Let's visualize it and see that beautiful sun in the center of our chest. Lovely, beautiful sun. And now we see those rays, just like the sun in our sky, those rays leaving the sun in the center of our chest, and they're connecting up with each and every sun in the center of all the little inner workers that form our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. So let's just visualize this now. See those billions of light rays connecting up with each and every cell, conscious and intelligent, individualized little inner worker, as we have been told by the Ascended Masters. Each and every cell has its individualized consciousness. We just bless and thank them, each and every one, for serving us. We see our physical body and our auras now, which are our 3 finer bodies, becoming that brilliant light. And it's just filled with that wonderful shade of pink and with a golden radiance, because that is the color of gratitude. So when we feel that gratitude, the color changes to a beautiful pink. Gratitude and love go hand in hand. So we see this beautiful pink. We can make it dazzling and brilliant with that golden radiance. And now let's just, again, fill our feelings with love and gratitude. Gratitude for all our many, many blessings that we receive daily on our earthly journey, and so many blessings through all our lifetimes that we've received from our mighty I Am presence and the great and beloved ascended ones, all the beloved angels, and the beloved elementals that serve us ceaselessly and selflessly. Let's just bless and thank them all. Thank our homes and our loved ones. Thank the supply that comes our way. We bless and thank the bringers. And just bless all the beauty and perfection of nature. And then let's just see these rays now connecting up together. Our heart centers, our threefold flame, we know that it's like a magnet. They are magnets, magnets for the light. It's the anchorage of our I am presence in our earthly bodies, just connecting up. So we form this wonderful lattice of light. Wherever we are in the world, we connect it up. And we ask now that we can connect up with every heart flame of each and every life stream revolving on our beloved earth. Because that is the gift of our I am presence. That is the power of our presence. We can connect up with all these heart centers in every soul. We just see this now happening. These billions of rays of light all connected up, forming this beautiful lattice of light, this blanket of light around our entire planet. And it's just filled with that feeling of love and gratitude. Love and gratitude for all our brothers and sisters on this beloved earth. Love and gratitude for all life that serves us. The angels, the elementals, the divine beings, and our beloved I am presence. Let's just feel that wonderful feeling of love and gratitude. Such a marvelous feeling. And now we're going to have the opening invocation. And I was just thinking, I would like to read it. Teresa, would you like to read it? Not sure.
I can't right now, but maybe later.
So I would just read.
Okay, no problem at all. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have, maybe I'll ask Trey, would you like to read it? Let's see if Trey's going to respond here. Not sure, that was a new one I tried. Mickey, beloved, can you read it for us?
Yes, I would be delighted to. Thank you. Beloved presence of God, I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Katumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself. There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you. From beloved Saint Germain.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, beloved Ricky. All right. So Donna's away on an important errand to help her son. And so beloved Margie says she'll step in for us and read from Unveiled Mysteries, which is kind. Thank you very much. And then we're going to listen to, it's a short one, but just wonderful, from beloved Kathumi on expanding consciousness through our breath. And just a reminder of the great importance of using our rhythmic breath. And beloved Terry's going to read the wonderful piece from Sanat Kumara, actually from Friendship, not from Friendship from the Gods, from the Ascended Masters in their retreats, compiled by Werner Schroeder. So bless him for that. And then I'm going to read from the Beloved Mahachahan on friendship. It's just marvelous. And Beloved Antoinette will then take us through our decrees. So I think we got some nice things lined up. And now, Beloved Margie, let me just get the page on here. Thank you so much, Margie.
Thank you, beloved Anthea. Unveiled Mysteries by Godfrey Ray King, Chapter 5, Inca Memories, Continuation. As we entered the great room, my attention was held by a number of the most remarkable portraits I have ever seen. They were etched on solid gold in colors true to life. These, Saint Germain explained, are also indestructible. 5 of them are of the Inca ruler, Lotus, your son, you, and myself, and all in the likeness of the bodies we used at that time. It was only during the Incan period that this particular kind of art has ever been expressed. Through the devotion of Lotus to her own god flame at that time, she attracted a great master from Venus who taught her. That kind of art was different from anything known on earth in any age. The master from Venus only allowed a certain number to be made because this particular type of art was centuries ahead of
Whoops, can anyone else hear? I seem to have lost contact. Can you hear?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No.
Okay, she's back.
Hello?
Oh, good.
No.
I can hear you, Anthea.
Oh,
Okay, so we couldn't hear Margie. Okay, kind of lost Margie. I don't know what happened there. Let's just see if it carries on. All right.
are you still there? Are you still there?
Yeah.
We can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Okay, Margie. It doesn't
Hello?
seem to be coming through clearly.
Okay.
I
Okay. Yeah, it's been fading in and out.
all right.
Okay. Do you want me to start with my son, the second paragraph?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, let me try again. Take 2. My son, oh, that the people of America could only understand what tremendous possibilities stand before them, waiting for them to turn away from creeds, cults, dogmas, isms, and all else that binds and limits by keeping their attention from the great God presence within their own heart. Oh, that they might realize what freedom, power, and light await their service, dependent only on their recognition and use of the great loving presence within, breathing through them each moment. Know and feel the almighty control it has over all manifestation. Oh, could they only realize that their bodies are the temples of the most high living God, who is ruler of heaven and earth, that they might know what it means to love that mighty self, talk to it, acknowledge it in all things, and feel the reality of that presence with at least as great a certainty as they do other persons and things. If they could only feel the closeness and reality of the great presence deeply, even for a moment, nothing could ever stand between them and the same mighty supreme acknowledgement as Jesus and the other ascended masters have attained. Oh, America, beloved children of the light, let this great God presence, its wisdom, power, surge through you now and see how quickly God's kingdom can and will manifest upon earth. America is the wayshore among the nations, bearing the light that heralds the incoming golden age. Regardless of her present conditions, that light shall burst forth and consume the shadows that seek to disrupt her ideals and love for the great God self. We then passed through a door at the right where we found more imperishable records, this time of the Incan civilization and the important part it played in that cycle. You recalled the process for making these records from the memory of your life 14,000 years ago, remarked Saint Germain. They will be transported to the Royal Teton together with the portraits, for this secret temple has completely fulfilled its usefulness and is now to be dissolved. Soon beautiful glistening beings appeared and removed the portraits and records. When they had finished, we returned to the entrance and walked some distance away. Saint Germain focused his attention for a few moments upon the position of the secret temple and stood very silent. I felt a sudden stillness grip and hold me motionless. There was a great rumbling like an earthquake. In a moment, all was over and the secret temple, which had been the most magnificent creation of its day, collapsed into ruins. I could but gasp at Saint Germain's stupendous power. Truly, the great ascended masters are gods. It is no wonder in the mythology of the ancients that their activities have been brought down to us in the guise of myth and fable. They wield tremendous God power at all times because they hold with unwavering determination to the great God presence and hence all power is given unto them, for they are all perfection.
Okay, thanks, Margie. Sure. Okay, marvelous. Bless your heart. Anyway, I'm glad you came back in and we could finish there. So I just want to draw your attention there because we're going to have a beautiful song at the end, "Oh America," where he says, "Beloved children of the light, let this great God presence, its wisdom and power surge through you now and see how quickly God's kingdom can and will manifest upon earth. America is the way shower among the nations, bearing the light that heralds the incoming golden age." And bless America. As we know, it's such an important place. So we're going to have a beautiful song in honor of America at the end. All right, wonderful. So now we're going to listen to that video from Beloved Lord Kuthumi. This is instruction from Beloved Lord Kuthumi from the Bridge to Freedom Material Bulletin Book 2, Expanding Consciousness Through Rhythmic Breath. Beloved ones, sometimes it takes several embodiments for a life stream to perfect some God-given design, and sometimes other life streams who will follow after you will benefit by all the service and application which you have made and your dear interest in the bringing in this kingdom of righteousness to the earth. I am, of course, also deeply interested in the rhythmic breath, and I refer you to the fundamentals of breathing insofar as they are connected with the precipitation of good health in your body, alertness in your mind, stability in your emotions, and purity in your etheric vehicle. When you absorb the breath of life into your nostrils with every in-breath, which is gently, rhythmically drawn into your body, you are drawing the very life essence of the universe to bless you. While you are holding that breath within your body, you can come to a point wherein and whereby you can direct that breath while it is still within your body to any portion thereof that seems to require help and assistance. Then, as you begin to expand that consecrated breath, it flows from the pores of your body into the atmosphere around you and becomes part of your beautiful aura, and then, with the strength of your breath, you can project it safely further and further and further without strain. You in-breathe it and absorb it and expand it and project it with the motive of blessing yourselves and others. Young Chilas cannot do this safely for long periods of time, here in the West particularly, but the importance is the rhythm that is within the use of your breath, in the in-breathing and absorbing and expanding and projecting. You feel it with me closely, the in-breathing, the absorbing, the expanding, and the projecting. That is a most marvelous process as it is developed for stabilizing yourself. If you take time, a few minutes several times a day, just to go over that, you will find a release of the tensions that do mount when an individual has outer pressures upon them, as well as during the time just before going to sleep. There is a saying that you have in your outer world terminology, take time to be holy, and yet that is so often forgotten by those who are so sincere that I say to you, my beloved and blessed ones, do take this time to be holy in the use of that breath of life. All right. So just a reminder that if people want to practice the rhythmic breath and they don't know it off by heart yet themselves, on the website, on the I Am Free website, you just go to Ascension Topics and then you scroll down until you get to the rhythmic breath. And there's lots of information, including that video again. All right, so gems from the Ascended Masters, and I know Jonathan likes these ones. So this is from Beloved Lord Talarian. It's from a primer on healing, which is from Path of the Middle Way. And actually, beloved Margie is helping us hugely at the moment because she's taking all these priceless booklets that are on that website that are just really in an image form from the, typing that was done in the 70s, and putting them into a form of in a Word document and a PDF document that we can print and use so easily. So it's a wonderful blessing. So thank you, Margie, for that. Margie. And so now we're going to this is from Beloved Lord here, Lilarians, and he says, let us acknowledge that as a firmly identified being of light working through the flesh, we now put our attention upon the head centers, the chakra upon the forehead where the sevenfold flame rests. Now we know that that's the emerald green chakra of truth and healing and concentration and consecration. The chakra of the 1,000-petaled lotus upon the top of the head, which we know is just like a miniature sun. And that's a golden yellow one. And also the source of life at a light at the base of the brain. So the major ganglionic centers there. And we feel these 3 sources of light now, not just coordinating light that comes from the presence in consciousness, but rather as a source of light. These 3 magnificent suns that radiate outwards. So we can visualize and feel them, the back of our head, the base, our forehead, and then the sun and our crown chakra. They become 3 magnificent suns that radiate outwards. So this is the true wisdom which is embodied in the Buddhic consciousness, and feel the pressure of beloved Lord Confucius and of beloved Lady Suchi, as it is their service to literally train your brain structure to be radiating centers of this Buddhic consciousness. So we know the Buddhic consciousness is where the teachings and also the knowledge from the higher realms comes down into the lower realms. So that, and it's the Buddhic consciousness is also one of absolute karma free. The Buddhas that choose to come in are completely karma free. So it's, as we know, it's an office, the Buddha. So as far as we know now, the present planetary Buddha is beloved Lord Maitreya, and he took over from Lord Gautama, who's now the Lord of the world. So we're all trying to develop this Buddhic consciousness. So this wisdom activity combined with a pure divine love flowing out constantly from the heart chakra will give those around you such an experience of divinity, those around us, you see, without words, that they automatically want to know more of the nature of your being. Now make a firm agreement with yourself that you will hold this identity of a light being. So I thought that was just a lovely thing from beloved Lord Talarian for us to focus on. All right, so beloved, Terry's now going to read from this wonderful piece, beloved, in love and gratitude to our beloved Sanat Kumara. Thank you so much, Terry.
Thank you, beloved. Hello, everyone. In deepest love and gratitude to you, beloved great Lord of love, Sanat Kumara. Sanat Kumara came to earth ages ago to give assistance at a time when there was great danger that the earth would be dissolved. He offered of his own free will to add to the light required to sustain her, thereby keeping this planet's place in the solar system until enough of mankind was able to carry the responsibility of emitting the necessary light. As an ascended being, Sanat Kumara did not take embodiment, but remained in Earth's atmosphere. Sanat Kumara had left Venus previously on similar missions to redeem other planets and always returned victoriously. When Sanat Kumara came to Earth, it was hoped that his stay would be relatively short in duration. There had been ages on Lemuria and Atlantis of great illumination and perfection. Angels and masters walked visibly by the side of unascended beings. Thousands were able to precipitate and levitate. However, when a spiritual leader fulfilled his mission, his followers, not having the vision of the leader, often insisted upon impressing the original teachings with their own personal imprint. In spite of these setbacks, Sanat Kumara's love for mankind and his patience never wavered. Cosmic law decreed in 1952 that Sanat Kumara must be released from his exile on Earth. Sanat Kumara was prepared to extend his stay on Earth, but bowed to the wishes of the cosmic law. He left this planet on January 1st, 1956, for a brief visit to Venus. However, Sanat Kumara returned to Earth, thereafter acting as regent and assisting Lord Gautama, the Lord of the world. He is still serving in the temple of Shambhala. On the eve of his return to Venus, which was mandated by a cosmic law, beloved Sanat Kumara addressed the students of the Bridge to Freedom as follows. I would no more think of permanently leaving you, the Elohim, the archangels, the brotherhood, and the sweet, struggling chelas without the comfort and solace of my presence, my strength, and my momentum than I would think of leaving my God. We are as much one in this present cosmic transition as we have ever been. To the beloved chelas, I say, think you I could forget the dear earth when so much of my life, so much of my very self is woven into the substance of her people, her elementals, her oceans, and her continents? To each and every one who has answered the call of the beloved El Morya, who has believed that there was the capacity and ability within the human heart to cooperate with God-free beings in removing the shackles of limitation and the shadows that have enshrouded the souls of men, to you I give my love. This night, as I enter into the orbit of my own star and speak to my people face to face for the first time since my departure, I shall tell them of a race beyond words to describe, a race which has believed in God despite every kind of mental, emotional, and physical agony. And my people shall be richer by reason of the example of a handful of brave chelas scattered over the face of the earth among its unawakened humanity as a whole. So, sweet Earth, sweet Virgo, beloved Neptune, beloved Aries, beloved Amaryllis, all that is within the planet and upon it, thank you for the opportunity of serving. Thank you, beloved Earth, for your hospitality and for the privilege of holding you within my bosom. Thank you for permitting me to share in your redemption. Thank you for letting me share your victory. Thank you for being such a marvelous hostess, not only to myself, but to my Kumaras and the other evolutions who came here from Venus. Thank you, beloved Michael, for having preserved the flame of faith upon which Earth's freedom is assured. God be with you all until I return. An editor's note. He did return in the 1970s to help beloved Saint Germain at this critical time and to lift the curse of Cain and the sweat of the brow of all humanity, his final gift to the earth. In reflecting upon his missions, beloved Sanat Kumara stated, "It is not numbers, but quality, beloved ones, that determines the radiation of light required to sustain the place of a planet in its evolution." The Mahachohan explained, Sanat Kumara had placed in the aura of every unascended being a beautiful love star, which radiates his love just as the fireplace in a room sends forth the warm currents of heat that are so comfortable to the body. If my beloved chelas will feed this thought form by their love and contemplation of it, it will grow. If it is ignored, it will not only be a discourtesy to the light and the great giver, but it will not be able to give you the fullness of itself. Try at least once a day to dwell upon this love star, which is about 3.5 feet high and the same width, standing in your aura and pouring its flaming substance into your world. Bless and thank its presence and its giver, and it will guide your footsteps and do much in maintaining peace and serenity in your beings and worlds. Based on these messages, we can be certain that Sanat Kumara is still interested in the welfare of today's sincere Chelas. Therefore, they can still call on him for assistance. He is no longer the Lord of the world, but he acts in a lesser capacity as regent, assisting Lord Gautama, the new Lord of the world. An editor's note from Verna Schroeder. According to the dictations of the ascended host, the transition of Sanat Kumara and those who accompanied him to Venus was accomplished in a beautiful chariot, fashioned out of etheric substance, created by the visualization process of unascended Chelas, who were aware that this transition would take place within a specific time period. In 1988, I was shown the pattern of this chariot by Roger Ancona, a director of the original Bridge to Freedom. The size of pattern was about 4 feet in height and 5 feet in length, all beautifully decorated in fabric, supported on a frame. His keynote is contained in the melody, Capri Vinois. Another editor's note, Sanat Kumara returned to Earth again in the 1970s to help Saint Germain in this critical time. He has taken a physical embodiment and is in Indonesia. He is here to lift the curse of Cain and the sweat of the brow from humanity and assist with the distribution of gold to all the people of the world. God bless him forever.
Thank you, beloved Terry. Beautifully read and such, so heart-rending, such a heart-opening. Those beautiful words from beloved Sanat Kumara. It really touched my heart. So now we're going to listen to this wonderful story of this upstanding dog. And this was sent through by Roxy Ann. And I had something else planned, but when I saw this, I thought, no, we're definitely going to watch this first. It's just such a gorgeous story and so fitting for our sort of the ethos of what goes on here. So I'm going to play that now. Thank you, Roxy Ann, beloved.
From Steve Hartman this morning, thoughts on the importance of putting your best paw forward.
It's such a beautiful story, absolutely wonderful. Bless beloved Dexter, all the joy and hope and courage he brings to all the people that watch him. Anyway, so now we're going to say our wonderful decree that we say every week for our brothers and sisters caught in the psychic and astral realms, because I know, as we're told by the Ascended Masters, this needs to be called for, and it's just a wonderful way to help them. So we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain. While my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream, including that in my causal body, be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms, to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be drawn into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so that when they are summoned for re-embodiment by the Lords of Karma, they bring into incarnation only a heritage of perfection, and carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We accept this done now with full cosmic power, and so be it, beloved I am, and we thank you. And now I'm going to read from the beloved Mahachohan, And it was right at the very beginning. So this was actually after Margie had sent it through. I was kind of drawn to this. Just beautiful from the beloved Mahachohan on friendship. Just lovely words. And as we know, Saint Germain has said to us, the word friendship is one of the most precious words in the universe. So we're going to read here from the beloved Mahachohan. So this is, he's now the cosmic Holy Spirit, and his beloved son, Paul the Venetian, is now our Mahachohan. But this was from the, as they called him, the Mahasahib. Dearly beloved Sheilas, someday from the heart of the creative fire, you will learn the true inner meaning of the word friendship. It is a cosmic expression of divine love in its truest sense, and the devoted allegiance and sincere love of every perfected being, one for another, is the tangible reality of the covenant of spiritual union which man has vainly, for the most part, attempted to express as friendship. Through the years, I have endeavored to weave the tie that binds between your hearts and mine. Through devoted love and sincere gratitude toward the true path, surely you know that all my love, all my talents are yours to use. This is one part of the agreement of friendship, like a drawbridge thrown forth from a loving heart, and now from your hearts comes the other half of the bridge to make the span complete and usable for yourselves and others. I am your friend, and the friendship of a cosmic or ascended being remains throughout eternity. I now come to you. I now come to ask that from your eager hearts, you consciously weave the substance which makes you my friends as well. Tolerance, love, understanding, peace, and tranquility, purity, poise, and charity, devoted charity toward all into your beings. These are the gifts of the Holy Spirit, and he who is my friend opens his heart to the outpouring of these graces to all. Open your hearts to my devoted love and selflessness. Contemplate the grace and the silent benediction of the Holy Spirit that flows so constantly through all that is. In all your living, emulate the pure and silent white dove, which is the expression of the activity of the Holy Spirit. Thus, each day, the bridge of friendship becomes stronger. You pouring forth more of yourself, beloved Paul, the Mahachohan, and I, who are only bound by your offer to us, to all life, releasing more of ourselves in proportion to your endeavors. Beloved friends, the warm love of my heart enfolds you always, and may you know what that friendship of heaven's sons and daughters can do for you, and through you, for all our lesser children on earth. Lesser only in the sense that less of our presence is yet manifest through them. In the spirit of grace, I am Aeolus, his cosmic Holy Spirit, Aeolus. So lovely, beautiful words. God bless him forever. All right, so we're going to listen to these very stirring words. I do love these songs because I do love America a lot. And as we know, it is the sweet land of liberty, and we want the freedom's bells to ring. And Saint Germain's spiritual name is freedom. And so we just send our love and gratitude to America. And we know that the anagram of America is I am race. So there's always hints. And from the Magic Presence, I just took this out. This was a foreword by Godfrey Ray King. It says, America is blessed beyond any other part of the earth, and because of her great blessing, she must pour out great light. She is the cup through which the great white brotherhood can ever expand the great divine love of the universe and set mankind free. For that reason, their work in America is of very great importance, and if it be necessary for her protection, then that light as of 1,000 suns shall descend and consume all selfishness from the earth. And there we have it. So that's always a wonderful thing to think about, that light is of 1,000 suns. And I know we call for it daily in decrees. So we're going to listen to this wonderful song, and I'm sure you will enjoy it too. Such stirring words. Beautiful song to beloved America. And now beloved Antoinette is going to read our decrees and take us through our decrees. Thank you so much, beloved Ant.
Thank you, Anthea. Oh, those wonderful words. Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring. Thank you for everything you've shared with us so far. And now we come to this wonderful opportunity that we have to make these calls, these wonderful calls, our mighty decrees in service to the light. So we place our attention now in our mighty beloved I Am Presence, great treasure house of all perfection, as we say together, mighty I Am Presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our decree for protection. Beloved mighty I Am Presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful that we are given whatever added protection is needed, and what we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. Thank you. Together now we just each visualize this blue and crystal tube of light, this tube of protection surrounding each and every one of us. We see it enfolding our loved ones, our friends and families, our group, and all constructive people, places, conditions, and things across the face of the earth. Thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world, right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury in every court throughout the world. Knowing that I am all-powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, right now and forever. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I Am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty I Am Presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I am the presence, charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection, right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. And now our wonderful violet fire decree, after which together we will just hold that vision of our beloved earth ablaze in this mighty violet flame, that flame of freedom. Mighty I Am Presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire and cause our mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels descend with your purple wands of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all, cause, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. And now, as each one of us become a focus of that golden flame of victory, we say together, I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and doubled each hour, until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And now we finish off as we always do by making that call to the secret love star, that mighty focus of cosmic divine love from the great central sun shining in the heavens for this 2000-year period. The secret love star, that supreme light that cannot be requalified with human thoughts or feelings. And together now, we just see that light, pink and golden rays, directed into every human heart, enfolding every man, woman, and child in that cosmic divine love, expanding that feeling of unconditional love, of harmony and tranquility, of gratitude, of kindness and tolerance, of charity, of respect and courtesy, of grace and goodwill, those feelings of unity, Saint Germain's holy family. We send our gratitude to those mighty beings that maintain this mighty focus of cosmic divine love. We just the entire earth, every nation, and the entire nature kingdom bathed in this pink and golden light. Beloved mighty I am presence, come forth, charge my being and world, and that of all mankind, with light and love from the secret love star. We thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Marvelous. Thank you, beloved Antoinette. Oh, okay, lovely. So now we're going to have the closing invocation. And I was just thinking, Trish, would you like to read it?
Thank you, Anthea, with pleasure. Beloved I am presence and beloved Master Katumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved presence of God I am, pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, beloved Trish. All right, so we're just going to take a moment now and just again fill our beings and feelings with that wonderful feeling of gratitude. Just gratitude for our many, many blessings and gratitude for all the wonderful teachings from the Ascended Masters that we can put into action and assist ourselves and all life on our beloved earth in such wonderful ways. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I'm just going to stop the share now.
Thanks, Cynthia. It's wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you
I'm going to put on the video there.
Thank you so much, Anthea and Antoinette, and everyone who read. Such a beautiful study group and messages tonight. Love you all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
love you all for sharing your time and your knowledge. I greatly appreciate this week after week. Anthea and Donna, I greatly appreciate you. Have a great week.
Yeah, lovely, Teresa. Bless you. It's lovely. We're blessed to be able to share these wonderful teachings.
I echo the same gratitude and love.
And how was the story of the little dog? Isn't it just too marvelous?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
Yeah,
Mm.
really was. Yeah, such an example.
Yes.
In fact, I've got a wonderful story. Maybe next week I'll share it. When of a little cat. One time I was in Johannesburg, and Norman was actually up there working for his son. But I'll tell you this. I'll tell the story maybe next week. An extraordinary story of a little cat.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and just such an amazing story. But I will. I was just thinking about it. I must share it. So I will. I'll put it in next week somehow. Yeah. Hi, beloved Shanice.
Hello, beloved. Thank you so much once again. Thank you, and Donna, and all the beautiful readings, and Antoinette. And I just send you all love. Thank you.
Oh, you too. Lots of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love and blessings to you all.
Yeah. All right. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lots of
Bye
love.
now.
God bless. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anthea.
Thank you, Anthea, and to all.
Thank you. Yeah. And thanks.
Thanks, Anth. That was a powerful service.
It was.
You know, sitting, I was enjoying it so much. Thank you so much. Wonderful.
Oh, well done, Jay. Wonderful enthusiasm always from you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it was just the words from Sanat Kumara. Oh, they were very stirring.
Yes, very stirring.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. Marvelous. Yeah.
All of the readings are always just wonderful. You can't get enough of them. You can't absorb them all at one time.
I know. Absolutely. And Roxanne, if you find any more of those wonderful videos.
Yes, I will let you know for sure.
That was just absolutely marvelous. Yeah.
I actually grew up in that part of the country, Uray. I've been there many, many times in Colorado.
Oh, right. Yeah, it looks
where that town was, where that little dog lives.
Oh, so yeah. Oh, too sweet. So did you know that dog? Have you?
Oh, no, it's just, I grew up in Durango, and Uray was just within driving distance. And so we used to go up there a lot. Just a darling little town.
Oh, it is a darling little town. So beautiful. Seems like in the mountains. Gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Chief Uray. It's named after Chief Uray, one of the Indian chiefs in the area.
Oh, right. Oh, gosh. Ah, lovely. Oh, it's lovely. Anyway, lots of love, everybody.
My beloved, thank you.
Thanks a lot to you, Anthea, and to everyone. Have a great week.
Thank you, Anthea, and everybody. Have a great week ahead. Lots of love.
Oh, thanks so much, Kavita. Thank you. Love you to see
you. God bless.
You're welcome.
Hi, Catherine. Oh, lovely to see you.
And lovely to see you all. Thank you so much. Feels so wonderful to be part of this group.
Oh, it's wonderful to have you part of the group. Yeah, and we're blessed. Yeah. We'll see you soon, we hope. Yeah.
Yes, God willing. Will happen.
Okay, lovely. All right, lots of love, everybody. I think I end now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.